Only Yvonne is directed by Thea Sharrock, is based on The One and Only Yvonne book by K. Applegate, stars Sam Rockwell, Angelina Jolie, Helen Mirren, Danny DeVito, Chaka Khan, and Bryan Cranston. And in The One and Only Yvonne, a gorilla named Yvonne tries to piece together his past with the help of an elephant named Steel as they hatch a plan to escape from captivity. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell, get notified when new videos are up, post in my community tab, or when I go live. Otherwise, you won't get all those notifications you'll get. Also, if you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. If you want to send fan mail or money, send it to my channel. You can email me or DM me for either one of those. And without further ado, we're gonna go into talking about The One and Only Yvonne. The One and Only Yvonne. I was actually kind of interested in The One and Only Yvonne because it has animals in it, of course. Also because of the cast here. It is a pretty stacked cast. As I said, you have Sam Rockwell, Angelina Jolie, Danny DeVito, Helen Mirren, Ramón Rodríguez, Ariana Greenblatt, Brooklynn Prince from The Turning, which she did a good job in, and Chaka Khan and Bryan Cranston. And also because this was produced by Angelina Jolie, and initially this movie was going to be put out in theaters, but because of what was going on, they decided to put this movie on Disney Plus. And like I said, Disney Plus has been a nice streaming service in terms of the original films. I really enjoyed Timmy Failure, The Mistakes We Made. I really loved Hamilton. I thought Hamilton was really great. And Stargirl with Grace Vanderwaal, I really enjoyed myself as well. But as far as Artemis Fowl goes, that is the only movie in the Disney Plus original films that I just generally do not like. And you see my review why. All my Disney Plus reviews will be on Disney Reviews cards. But there was something interesting about The One and Only Yvonne that got my eye. And I will say this is a very heartfelt film that kids can enjoy and can have fun with, as well as adults can have fun with. Starting off right back with the positives. And the positives here is the voice acting. The voice acting is great from everyone in this voice cast. Sam Rockwell as Gorilla Yvonne. Rockwell is able to bring a very short sense of likability and personality to the character of Yvonne, and he does a great job. Sam Rockwell is one of my favorite actors, and he's always on the nose when he does a project, even if the project is not all that great. But he does a great job in terms of his performance as well. Angelina Jolie too as Stella. I think she is a really great actress when you give her really great material, and I can't wait to see her as the lead in The Eternals next year. We need that trailer, by the way. Danny DeVito, not much more to say on Danny DeVito except he's a great actor and also very fun guy. See, also Helen Mirren, legendary actor. Chaka Khan, great singer, and she does a great job as the chicken character. Brooklynn Prince, who just had a performance with The Turning. All the voice acting here is great here. And I gotta say, the voice acting does a great job. I think the voice acting is very strong here. I will also say that from the human characters, Bryan Cranston, Ramón Rodríguez, and Ariana Greenblatt, they all do a really great job as the main characters of this big top mall. So the performance is really good. Also, the direction here is very, very sweet and very executed very well. Thea Sharrock does a really great job in the direction, and I would love to see what she directs next. because I think she has potential as a director working for it. Also, I will say the screenplay is very nice too. Mike White does a really great job in terms of his screenplay and in terms of the way this movie is handled and the way this movie is structured. I think the script is definitely very, very well done. It's very well executed. It's very well crafted. And I'm sitting there watching the movie. I'm like, okay, this is a really well crafted story. There were some moments in dialogue that it did kind of feel a little bit cheesy, but it's still a very 100% story that I fully grasp onto with these characters. And I was sitting there like, okay, I'm for this. I'm into this. And also the great development that is done with these animals and with the animation. This is voice animation, by the way, so they do have to act their way around it, the CG. And I will say that the CG and the animation does a really great job, and I do love this animation that does a really great job with these animals. These animators looked amazing here. Also, from the camera and cinematography standpoint, this is a very well shot film by Florian Ballhaus, and the score by Craig Armstrong is really great, and the editing is great by Barney Pilling. This is a very well edited film, and this movie has a lot of heart and a lot of color and a lot of bright moments to it. And I was sitting there like, yes, this is what I want to see. However, there is a few problems in terms of the characters. I will say that the characters, they could have been a little more fleshed out as much with the animals, and there were some moments in dialogue that I didn't really find myself interested in. Sometimes it kind of felt cheesy, but the message was very sweet. The tone of this movie was lighthearted, and it felt very fun for kids and adults, and I think kids and adults, they will enjoy this. So overall, I have to say the one and only Yvonne is a pretty fun, good kids movie that kids can enjoy. I very much enjoyed the aspect with the animals. The voice acting was great, and as well as the live action performances. The cinematography and the music is very well done, as well as the direction by Thea Sharrock. Although there were some moments where the characters weren't the hugest developed, and I will also say that there were some moments in dialogue where it kind of felt a little bit cheesy, and the film did go on for at least a little bit long, only an hour and 40 some minutes. You can be entertained, you can have fun, you'll get a good, enjoyable, and you can get a good, fun, heartfelt Disney Plus movie. And this is definitely one Disney Plus better to give the one and only Yvonne definitely a highly recommendation. That was my review of the one and only Yvonne. Be sure in the comment section down below, tell me what you think of this movie. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Or are you somewhere in the middle? All my social media links in the description box down below. And as always, you guys keep it cool and join the Epictasticness.